everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Flowlu contact on Jotform submission. So I am providing freelancing services to multiple businesses and firms, and to collect the leads and the inquiries for my business, I have created a special inquiry form with the help of Jotform. I have already attached that form on my website, and to manage all my leads and customers, I am using an amazing CRM, that is Flowlu. Now my objective is that as soon as an interested client in my services is going to visit my website, they are going to submit their details with the help of form submission in Jotform. Automatically that person should be added in Flowlu as a contact. Now to automate this entire process, we will have to set up a connection between Jotform and Flowlu, and that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now if you also want to learn this amazing automation for your business step by step, for that let me take you all towards my screen.
Welcome to my screen, everyone. In this video, I am going to show you step by step that how we can create contacts in Flowlu for Jotform submission. So as a freelancer, I'm providing multiple digital marketing and SEO services to my clients. And for taking the inquiries as well as the leads for my business, I have created a service inquiry form, which contains the details such as name, email, phone number, name, company size, as well as the type of service in which the client is interested. So as soon as a person who is interested in any of my services is going to visit my website, they are going to submit this form. Then I want to add that person because this is going to be my potential client, my potential lead, and my potential customer. So I want to add this person directly to my CRM, where I'm going to manage my customers and my leads, that is Flowlu. But doing it manually is definitely going to take a lot of time. So here I'm going to automate this entire process in such a way that as soon as the Jotform which I have created is going to be submitted from the website by a client or a lead, automatically that person, that lead is going to be added in my Flowlu account. Okay, with all the details. Now, how we are going to automate this process? For that, we have to build some kind of connection between Jotform and Flowlu. And that we are going to do without any coding and any programming skills with the help of this amazing automation software, Pabbly Connect. So let's get started quickly without wasting time. This is the home page of Pabbly Connect, where we can reach by typing the URL pabbly.com/connect in our browser. After coming over here, we will find two options, sign in and sign up for free. So in case if you are already an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm directly going to click on sign in as to log into my account. But before that, you can see we are running a year-end sale on Pabbly. If you do not want to miss it, you can just quickly grab it because definitely it is a limited time deal. All right. Now I'm going to click on sign in to log in, and over here we are on all apps section of Pabbly, where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create our automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On the dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders over here. Now to create a new workflow, let's click on this create workflow option. As we have done that, a dialog box has appeared in front of us, which is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Create Flowlu contact on Jotform submission. After giving the name to my workflow, then I'm going to select the folder. Over here, you can see I have a list of folders which I have created for different kind of workflows. But here currently I'm going to create the workflow which is related to my lead management, because I want to add the leads which I'm receiving through the inquiry form submission in my CRM and Flowlu. Okay, so automations for lead management will be my workflow folder over here. Then let's click on create, and as we have done that, a blank workflow is open in front of us, which we have to fill up in order to complete our automation successfully. So it contains trigger and actions. Now what are trigger and actions? Trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles on which our automation is going to work. Basically, this is the building block. Okay. Now here the trigger says when this happens, and the action says do this. That means the action is going to be the follower of the trigger. That means the trigger is the commander and the action is the follower. So whatever the trigger is going to command, the action is going to follow that. And in this way, our workflow is going to automate the entire process. So over here, let's suppose my objective is that as soon as a new form will be submitted in Jotform by the client for the inquiry of the services, then that client should be added as a lead or as a contact in my CRM Flowlu. Okay, for that, let's suppose I'm going to take Jotform in my trigger and Flowlu in my action step. So when we are going to build the connection between these applications, then we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when the form is submitted in Jotform, then only the details will be recorded as a contact in Flowlu, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger in action, let me tell you one more thing, that you can have only one trigger in any workflow because we can have only one commander, but you can have as many action steps as you want. Okay. Now let's get started quickly for creating this automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, we will go towards our trigger step and we have to select our trigger application. What will be the trigger application? By using which application you want to start this workflow. My trigger application will be Jotform over here because I want that when the form will be submitted in Jotform, then the response should be captured, and with that response only I want to start the workflow every time. So Jotform will be our trigger application. Then we have to select the trigger event, on the happening of which event you want to start the workflow. So I want that as soon as the form will be submitted, the response should be captured, and with the new response, the workflow should get triggered instantly. So new response will be our trigger event. Now in that case, we have to set up the connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect so that the response could be captured every time. For building that connection, you can see we have received a webhook URL and also we have received some instructions. So it is very easy. We just have to copy the webhook URL as it is going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new response from Jotform towards Pabbly Connect. And by following the given instructions, we have to insert this webhook URL inside the specific form of Jotform which we want to connect with Pabbly Connect. So for a while, I'm going to take you back towards the dashboard of my Jotform account. And you can see these are all the forms I have. So you can also have multiple forms for different purposes of your business. One of the form you have to select which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect. Okay. And if you have not created that, so you have to create a form first of all. So this is the service inquiry form which I want to connect. For that, you have to go towards edit form option. And when the form is open, here we have three options. So we have to go towards settings. After coming on settings option, from the left side, here we can see the option of integrations. And after coming on integrations, here we have to search for webhooks as we are setting up the connection between the form and Pabbly Connect with the help of webhook. So we have to select it. Now in the field of add webhook, you just have to paste the webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. As we have done that, now let's click on complete integration. And you can see that that's it. We just have completed our integration between Jotform and Pabbly Connect. So as soon as the form will be submitted now, the response is going to be captured every time. And it is showing waiting for webhook response in Pabbly Connect. So now we just have to do a test submission to capture the response. How we are going to do that? By simply submitting the form. So you can see that this form is already connected. We have to go towards publish section now. And this is the shareable link of the form. So from here, we will simply copy the link of the form. We will open it in a new tab. And you can see that the service inquiry form is open in front of us. So now with some dummy details, I am going to submit this form in front of you. As soon as we will do that, because the form is already connected with Pabbly Connect, so the response will be automatically captured over here. Okay, so it is saying service inquiry form. Thank you for your interest in our services. Please fill out this form to provide details about the requirements. So first of all, we have to start with a name. Let's say the name of the lead who is submitting this form is Amazing, and let's say the last name of this lead is Lead, Amazing Lead. Let's say the email of this lead is amazinglead600@pabblytudes.com. Let's say the country code is 91 and phone number is this. Alright, then I'm going to enter the company name. Let's say Sparkle Events, which is randomly a event management company, let's say. Then we have to select the company size. So let's say I'm going to select this. Then we have to enter type of service required, which kind of service is required by the client. So these are all the services which I am providing as a freelancer. Let's say the customer is in required of digital marketing services. Then it is asking us, are you interested in a demo? So I'm going to select yes. So these are the details which I've entered in the form as a lead. Okay. Now I'm going to submit the form as a lead. And as soon as the form is submitted, let us go back towards Pabbly Connect. And you can see that the response is captured. So in our response, we have received all the details over here. Let us start reading them one by one. First of all, here we have the webhook URL through which this form is captured. Then we have the username of my Jotform account. Then we have the type of the form, that is web. Okay. Then we have the submission ID. When we will scroll down more, here we have the phone number of the client who has submitted the form, the country code, their email address, their name, first name and last name separately, the question for which we have received the answer as yes. We have the type of service in which this particular person is interested, the name of their company size, and the date and time at which the form was submitted. And these details are exactly the same as we have entered while submitting the form. This means our connection between Jotform and Pabbly Connect is absolutely successful. Now, every time a new form will be submitted by a new client in Jotform, automatically the response is going to be captured inside Pabbly Connect. Once we have received the response, now our objective is to create a contact in Flowlu for the response which we have captured. For that, now we have to go towards our action step and we have to build the connection between Flowlu and Pabbly Connect. Flowlu is an amazing CRM and business management application which here I'm using to manage my leads. Okay, so now our action application over here will be Flowlu. Then the next we have to select is the action event. Our action event will be to create a contact. So here Flowlu has multiple features: CRM, project management, group management, team management, finance, etc. Here, because I'm using CRM to manage my leads, so I'm going to create a contact in CRM. Okay, so create CRM account contact will be our action event over here. Now let us click on connect. You can see we have two options to build the connection: add new connection and select existing connection. So if you already have an existing connection with Flowlu, you can just go with that directly. But I'm going to show you that how you have to create a new connection. To create a new connection, you have to go towards add new connection and you have to provide API key and the account URL. So first of all, let's start with the account URL. It is saying that enter your account URL over here. You will find this URL from the account of your Flowlu account. And these are the instructions. So first of all, let me take you towards my Flowlu account. We will go towards the URL of our account and we will copy this URL directly. Okay, now I'm going to take you back towards my Pabbly Connect account and over here we will paste the URL. Now we have to follow the instructions. It is saying that in case if your URL is like this, then the account URL will be this. That means uptill.com. So from https to uptill.com will be your account URL. So https to .com will be my account URL. I'm going to delete the rest of the details and now that's it. Okay, this is the account URL. In the similar manner, you have to find out your account URL from the dashboard of your Flowlu account. You have to just copy the URL and you have to paste it over here and then you have to remove the extra details from the URL after .com. Then here we will move forward towards the API key. To get this API key, it is saying that you just have to go towards your profile section of Flowlu. Then you will find portal settings over there. Under that, you will see the API settings and then you have to create a new API over there. So once again, I'm going to take you towards my Flowlu account. We will go towards the profile section from the top right corner. Over here, we have the option of portal settings. Let's select that. And after coming on portal settings, here we can see the option of API settings. So we have to select that. Then here we have to click on this add button to create a new API. I already have some existing key, so I could also copy it, but I'm going to show you that how you have to create a new one. So let's click on this add button. First of all, you have to select the name of your key. So let's say I'm going to give the name as new API key, just a random name. Then we have to select the applications which we are using. I told you that we have multiple features and multiple applications in Flowlu. Flowlu is a big and vast software. So which of the application you are using? We are using CRM over here. So let us select that. Then we just have to click on save. And as we have done that, the key is ready. The name of our key is new API key. Let us simply copy it. We will move back and we will paste over here. Done. Now let's click on save. As we have done that, the connection between Flowlu and Pabbly Connect is built successfully. Now we just have to enter the details in these fields. So first of all, let's start with the honorific title ID. That means the honor which you want to provide to the lead. We could have Mr., Mrs., Miss, Doctor, Professor, etc. But as you know, we are going to receive variety of clients: male, female, professors, doctors, etc. We could not decide a single honorific title over here for our multiple leads. Therefore, we have to leave it blank. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this button on, mapping button on, and I'm going to remove the existing data from here. And I will keep it blank. Okay, you also have to do the same. Then we will move forward towards the first name, last name, email, description, etc. So let us first of all start with a name. As you know, we have to add the contact in Flowlu by using the same response which we have received from Jotform. We want to add the client who has submitted the form as a contact in our Flowlu CRM. For that, we are not going to enter the details manually. As you know, we have received all these details already in our earlier response. So we will simply map the data from the previous response only. Now mapping is making the data dynamic. Mapping is inserting data from previous step and it makes the data dynamic. So when I'm going to search for the name over here, you can see we have received the first name. We require first name over here. So let us insert it directly from the previous step and it is mapped. When we have mapped this name, it has become dynamic and it is replaceable. That means with each and every new response, automatically it is going to replace. And this means that every time a new form will be submitted by a new client, this name is going to replace with the new name of that new client automatically. And not only the first name, but we are going to map all the details as well in order to automate the entire process, because we are not going to sit and change the details every time as we are setting up the automation. So the data should get replaced automatically every time with a new response. All right, now let's move forward. It is asking us for the last name now. So let us search for the last name and it has redirected. So let us map that. Then it is asking us the email. So let us search for the email now. And we will map that as well. In the description, I'm going to provide the type of service in which the client is interested. So when I'm going to map the description over here as type of service for which the form is being submitted, automatically the description is also going to change. And in this way, I'm going to differentiate and classify my leads separately according to the services which they have opted for. So here, the type of service which the client has selected is digital marketing. Then here we have to select the category. I'm going to provide the category to this lead as a customer. Then here you have to select the industry. We could not identify the industry as well of this lead. So I'm going to turn the button on. I will remove the existing data from here and we will leave it blank. Then if you have received any kind of address from the lead, you can map that. I have not received that, so I'm going to ignore this field because it is not mandatory. Then I'm going to map the phone number of the lead which we have received over here. You have received multiple phone numbers. You can map them as well. Website, URL, Skype, etc. These details are not mandatory, so I'm just going to ignore these fields and I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button directly. As soon as we have done that, the response is captured. It is saying this is the response ID. This means successfully the contact is created in Flowlu. So now I'm going to take you towards my Flowlu account. From the left side, we will go towards CRM. And over here, we have the option of contacts. So we have created the contact and you can see that yes, it is created over here with the name as Amazing Lead. The category is customer, the phone number and the email address. When I'm going to open it, you can see that in the description here we have digital marketing. So in this way, we are going to differentiate the clients on the basis of the services. Okay. And systematically the record is created. The contact is created in our CRM for each of the inquiries, for each of the leads. Further, we will be able to follow up with the leads by sending them the follow-up messages, contacting them, solving their problems, inquiries, and providing the detailed descriptions about the services which we are providing along with the offers. In this way, we will be able to definitely convert these leads effortlessly into payable customers. All right. Now, once we have completed this automation, we have set up the connection between Jotform and Flowlu successfully. Our objective is to test whether the workflow is running fine or not. So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you towards Jotform. We will simply copy the link of the form once again. I will open it in a new tab and now I'm going to submit the form with some dummy details. Let's start with the name. Let's say the first name of this new lead is Good. And let's say the last name is Lead. Let's say the email is goodlead2878@pabblytudes.com. Let's say the code is 91 and the phone number is, then let's say the company name is Test Company. Size is, let's say this, type of service which is required is, let's say graphic design. All right. I'm going to select yes over here. Are you interested in demo? And now I'm going to submit the form. As soon as we have submitted the form, let us go towards Flowlu. We will go towards the CRM section and this is the contact section. We will refresh it once. And yes, here we can see that good lead is successfully added with the same number, with the same phone number, same name, and over here we have the same email address. When I'm going to open the lead, you will see that this type of service is also here, that is graphic design, which we have selected. This means that yes, our workflow is absolutely running fine and the connection is successful. So now every time the form will be submitted by our client, automatically according to the services which they have opted for, a contact will be created in Flowlu for our team members in order to follow up with the leads and convert them. So I hope this easy automation is helpful for your business. It is definitely clear to you. Thank you for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.